Hey everybody, it's Chuggaaconroy! Welcome back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we took on Snaddle at Phenac Stadium and we rescued all the citizens of Phenac, returning everything around here to normal. Even this boy is back to normal. Was this a Cypher guy before? Oh, okay, I guess he didn't say that. Just as real time Cypher comes back, he'll take care of things by himself. Yeah, keep telling yourself that considering how well he kept things up last time. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to be going around Phenac City a little bit more. Don't worry, we won't be here too much longer. We're going to get a change of scenery soon enough. First and foremost, we want to go see Mayor Trest. Now, just saying, I still like how the mayor's name is Trest. I'm not making fun of Cypher names, I'm just saying, this guy has like the best name ever for a political campaign. It's like, I can see like posters with this guy's face on it. Trust Trest and stuff like that. That would just be his entire campaign slogan. Hello, Michael. So good of you to come. Our city was saved by your selfless actions. I sincerely thank you. This is a mere token of our appreciation. Please accept it. Prepare yourself. For experience share! Any Pokemon that I said would be difficult for you to raise? No longer. Equip this to a Pokemon, and they gain half the experience earned from battle. I must say, you saved us in our darkest hour. Justy couldn't do a thing knowing we were being held hostage. Honestly, if you hadn't arrived, I shudder to think what could have become of our city. Okay. Oh, he doesn't say anything else. It's kind of a shame. Oh well. Alright. Now, I want to, do I want to give that to anyone? I probably do. I didn't have a hold on him for Billy Bob, and he is my lowest level Pokemon, so I think I better. I also need to go heal. Anything on TV about our recent heroics, or is Pyro just too concerned with wild Pokemon? We bring you ONBS News, our top story on the wild Pokemon. Oh my god, they're still... Okay, I know that they needed a little bit of time to report on that stuff, though, but geez, it's just like, it's all about wild Pokemon to them. I mean, they've been reporting this, like, for how many days of real time at this point? It's just like, man, slow news month, wouldn't you say? Oh, well. The Pokemart is now available to us, now that we have taken care of everything. What do you have to say, actually? Let me talk to you, I'm curious. Breathe in, breathe in, Being locked up underground with all those people, the air outside is delicious. I would bet with all this water everywhere. Okay, so the Pokemart is available to us now. In Phenac City's Pokemart, you can now finally buy Ultra Balls. Alternatively, you can get Hyper Potions, which you already do. You can get all these items. Pokestacks are for sale normally in stores as well. They were in Pyrite as well, I believe. But yeah, this is what is available to you in the Mart. I think I might buy a few more Ultra Balls just because. Okay, so there we go. And what else do I want to do? Do you have anything for me? Come on, let me talk to you, okay. Go around and... If Cypher shows up, I'll go around impersonating them. Man, I don't think that would work out too well, though, because just so you know, you're going to just totally have the luck of the day that you're dressed up as Cypher is the day the police are going to actually do their job in this world. Nothing of interest around here. You look kind of interesting. Okay, just talking to us about Real Gam Tower and how we can battle there. I don't know if it's actually open now or not. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk to this guy. You can now buy vitamins in stores. So if you want to raise your stats through use of items, you can do that here. Personally, I don't want to spend 9,800 Poké Dollars on such a thing, so I'm going to say no to that. So, last thing to do before we go check out that area in the desert, I want to just go around the world and make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Oh, actually, there is one thing I'm leaving out. When we were battling the Hexagon Brothers, you might have noticed that I got battle CDs for that. I'd like to show those battle CDs on screen right now and what prizes you get for them. If any of these look nice to you, you might want to do those battle CDs. Anyway, I will be right back. I need to heal up too, anyway. Teacher Lady has 3 more attacks that you can teach after completing Phenac City. You have Swagger, which will sharply raise your opponent's attack but confuses them. This is important because when you attack yourself in confusion, you hit yourself with a typeless 30 power physical move. So you're making the damage do more, you're making them do more damage themselves, but you're kind of creating risk in the process. Really good confusing move if you want it. Body Slam is a nice normal type attack that can paralyze, but I don't really have anything I want to teach it to. Nightmare, you will do a quarter of the opponent's HP if they are asleep every single turn. Really nice if you got a Pokemon that can inflict sleep though, but I personally don't on my team and I'm more of a paralysis guy. So I'm going to be skipping on the 3 moves for now, but I just wanted to show that they are here. Daycare is obviously open, as you would guess, just like I said before. And she does not raise Shadow Pokemon in this game. I was actually mistaken the first time I came here, which is why I wanted to give this attention. So they cannot raise Shadow Pokemon for you. So unlike in Coliseum, you cannot use this as a purification method. She will also only raise 1 Pokemon at a time, and there is no such thing as breeding or eggs in this game. So, for those of you who wanted to take advantage of egg moves or various other breeding mechanics or passing down things through eggs, sorry, you can't do that in this game. There is no such thing as breeding or eggs in this particular game. Alright, we are all done, and I was a little bit silly to say I needed to go heal because the Pokemon Center in Phenac City is finally available to you. There was no nurse standing here before, but there is now. In addition to that, if we go downstairs, something very interesting indeed awaits. After a certain point, this is where you can go to trade Pokemon between XD and other games. This is personally why I consider the Coliseum and XD games part of the main series, because you are able to trade Pokemon from them to your Game Boy Advance games, and they are compatible multiplayer battle-wise with those games. They have the same basic gameplay, it's just that, you know, they're not quite as formulaic as the other ones are. Anyway, I want to talk to this guy right over here that I walked past. Did I hear about the desert? No! People are saying they've seen Cypher members moving things into the desert north of town. Rumors say maybe it's Shadow Pokemon being moved, but there's supposed to be nothing in the desert out there. Okay. Well, I say that we don't waste any more time and we head out to that desert to see what's up. Cypher was witnessed transporting things in this area. Wah, wah, wah. The scooter tires bogged down in the sand. It's impossible to go any further. Michael had to turn back to Phenac City. He's kind of smiling there for what's going on. And oh no, you are not talking to me again! Okay, no, never mind. She's actually not the one that did it before. You tried going in the northern desert, didn't you? The northern desert sand is very deep. An ordinary scooter couldn't possibly make it through the sand. Really? Did you have anything else to say? Oh, could it be that maybe they're building a new base in the northern desert? That's all she has to say. Hey, email! Wow, very convenient. Michael, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Please visit us in Pirate and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. Okay. We heard about the SS Libra early on, and we heard that there were a lot of Pokemon that were unaccounted for aboard that shipwreck. And now we are hearing that there is a missing Pokemon that was aboard said ship that we have to go to Pirate Town and see Net about. So I will meet you guys over by where Net is, and yeah, we're going to Pirate Town again. Actually, before we do that, you might recall that Marcia and Cameron, such a bad pun. I'd have to say, I do approve of them for actually having names that are clever for once. You might recall that they weren't here because they ran off as we got into Pirate. This is their room. Oh, hello, thanks for everything in Phenac. I feared the worst when Cypher caught us, but it turned out it was great. We're stoked about the awesome footage we shot. Okay, what do you have to say? Our Phenac news story is shaping up beautifully. Of course, you're a huge part of our story. Look forward to the broadcast again. You bet I will. By the way, how do you fit your clown shoes underneath this desk? Okay, I said that was going to be the last time that I talked about it, but still, it's just like, what is it with these models? Like, this game is not quite Kingdom Hearts level shoe sizes, but it's darn close. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not, like, just making crap up. They really are. Hey, what do you know? You have the same model as a certain person we just saw. Oh, you just covered the Pokespots. Okay. Maybe our news story will get on the news sometime in the next decade. Not really sure. But yeah, it's just like, I'm not going crazy, am I? I'm not just talking about nonsense. It really is weird, isn't it? Alright, so, off to see Net. Yo! Heard what happened to Phenac from Marcia. I'm amazed that they even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking for help finding a missing Pokemon. Michael, if you don't mind, please hear him out. Hey Ned, old buddy, old pal, your name sounds like Ness, but you're a hacker. That makes you so freaking cool. So these people came here for some help, and these are presumably the people that wanted help, yep, finding a Pokemon that went missing with the SS Libra. This is where it gets exciting. They say it's a Pokemon that's never been discovered before. Yow! I'm sorry, I'm at my wit's end. You're familiar with the news about the ship SS Libra's disappearance. My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board and it vanished with the ship. That's not a good sign. The Pokemon is one I found while tending to my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. Please, I implore you, please find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Sure, why not? Oh, thank you, you are so kind. Our Pokemon is named Bonsly. It looks much like a potted plant. Please help us. My granddaughter has a photo of Bonsly. Please ask her if you may see it. Oh, we'll try collecting information on our own, but to be honest, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. For the time being, there may be nothing we can do but gather information while tracking Cypher's movements. Michael, your clothes are covered in sand. What happened to you? Dang it, you were observant. You could see that I was covered in sand even though I'm not. Yeah, that could be Cypher's new hideout, but it may be too difficult for an ordinary scooter to get there. So that presents a problem as that's all we have, an ordinary scooter. And Bit suggests that we go see Purr and Gatcha on Port for help. Sounds like a fair enough idea, if you ask me. Purr's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical part shop with his grandpa Mockin. Alright, we already met him. Yep, we know the guy. Get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll come up with a means for you to cross the desert. Awesome. So, little girl, may we please see this fabled photo of your missing Pokemon so that we may help you? I have a photo of Bonsly. Please have a look. Drumroll, please. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Those are some of the saddest Photoshop skills I have ever seen in a retail video game. It's just a screenshot of Phenac with official artwork plopped over it. A really, really cheap drop shadow and just a teardrop while it's smiling? Why? What? And why does the photo have like 4 little things? Is this like a digital picture frame she's showing it to us on? Okay. Part of me wants to say that that Bonsly doesn't belong to that little girl and just photoshopped up that picture very poorly, and her grandpa is all like, I don't know nothing about these newfangled computers. She couldn't have fabricated these, even though it does look awfully suspicious. Still, she can't draw this well. And he just kind of came saying like, hey, get us a Pokemon that hasn't been discovered yet. He'll be looking in the desert for the rest of his life. Why do I suddenly sound like Master Roshi? Oh well. Anyway, we need to go see Purr over at Chuggaaconroy, so we're getting a bit of a runaround again. Yay, it's just like the beginning. See you guys in a minute. Now, back in Chuggaaconroy, there is something that you guys are probably going to think is incredibly stupid for me taking like 30 seconds out of the video to show this. Not the Pokemon Center, which by the way, I don't think I complimented this before. Love the look of these buildings in Chuggaaconroy, man. They look awesome. But in the Pokemart, there was something I did not show the first time we were here, and I do want to show everything you can do, and it's odd because I actually knew about this. If you go to the... Is it the second floor of the mart? No, it's not the second floor of the mart. Okay. Okay. If you talk to this guy right here, Potion. We seafaring men know to stock up on potions when in port. Unlike dry land, there's not a Pokemon Center in open sea. Ah, so it's like scurvy. Okay, you have to have potions out on sea in the world of Pokemon. Yeah, he will give you a free potion as if you didn't have enough of those already. I just wanted to show that now. The other thing that I wanted to go here for, which is a little less pointless, is remember this old woman here with her Munchlax? I never got a chance to show this. When you go to a Pokespot, there is a very, very slim chance that this can happen. Her Munchlax will come up and eat all of your Pokesnacks, but to replace them, she will give you 10 of them. So it's kind of a nice way that you can get free Pokesnacks as compensation. It's a nice little cutscene that you can get with that Munchlax. That's why I was telling you to remember that Munchlax for later the first time that we saw it. Anyway, I like the P outside of here. It is a parts shop run by Purr in Chuggaaconroy. So let's see this, Mr. Suspenders. Yo, Michael, I heard from Bit. You want to cross desert, do you? You want to be able to cross desert in a scooter, right? All you need is a conversion kit. But Grandpa's gone out again and hasn't come back just like before. Oh, how wonderful. Grandpa's the only one who knows about all the parts we carry. Oh, what do we got? Whoa, we have like a new news anchor. She looks like Pepper Ann from that Disney show, kind of, except with brown hair. Wow, that's weird. So they're gonna have me looking all heroic, and then they just skip the battle, and they have him say a few words, and then just run off like a scared little girl. Where is he even running to? There's no exit over there. Oh, well, I shouldn't keep digressing. Courageous actions of a young boy who thwarted a group of Cypher operatives who had infiltrated Phenac City. The footage shows the boy and his Pokemon driving off as Cypher admin in the city stadium. It's, yeah, it actually is a stadium. Cypher has been trying to take over the entire city, replacing his citizens with the Syndicate members. Seems like everybody is a target for Cypher these days. They have a lot of friggin' operatives that are planning to replace an entire city's population, even though their population, like I said, is kind of small. So, the authorities are issuing a caution to all citizens and organizations about Cypher. Yeah, the authorities that are warning them of this are going to do absolutely nothing to protect them. They're just gonna sit on their hands and be Officer Johnson level authorities. Yeah, it's totally what they're gonna do. Pursue the story and provide you with the most accurate information on Cypher's actions. We must not allow Cypher to carry out the conspiracy of fear. Let us all protect the peace of Ore with courage! Very inspiring words, young lady. You're amazing. Well, I always thought you were amazing, but I didn't know how amazing. Here you are before my eyes, but you're also on TV news. It's a little funny feeling. Hey, I figured it out. You want your scooter modified so you can lay a smackdown on Cypher, right? Of all times, Grandpa would be out of the shop. It's a headache. He's off at Dr. Kamiko's Manor again. You'd be better off going to see him in person. Alright. Well, we have gone around the world and we have done a ton of things. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Hey, it's you again, old-timer. Oh, my, I haven't seen you for a while. I understand you were quite the hero in Phenac City. Very impressive of you. Ho, ho, ho. Suddenly it all makes sense. He's Santa Claus! Interesting. That guy with the red hair that we saw at Mount Battle, he was giving us special attention. As you can see, they are on the boat. Cruiser setting sail soon. Nothing gets by me, not even a Rattata. What about an Ursaring or something stronger? I don't know. So, yeah, Mr. Varric has come back to Phenac, Gation Port, and given us quite the compliment. Anyway, we have been given quite the runaround. We have learned a lot about what's going on, and I think we're going to end this off here. Next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to be heading off to Kaminko's Manor. See if we can find Purr's grandfather, Makin. See you guys then.